The impeachment and prosecution of freedom. Patriotism, freedom, and liberty are going to be on trial until found guilty, followed by eradication of those beliefs with prejudice. Instead of enjoying their so-called political victories, the Socialist Party decided to make an example of Trump and anyone else that dares make a stand for the Republic and against socialism. This is what the left will make part of the new normal. A never-ending campaign against capitalism, patriotism, and Christianity. They will use any social media post, protest, or spoken word to defame you, discredit, or discriminate you to silence and fear. It will be a relentless and consuming campaign to crush any and all opposition. We never hear of their transgressions, which are many. We only hear about the few and far between committed by the political enemies on every leftist socialist news outlets worldwide, to where any rebuttal is futile and will most likely be censored, blocked, or banned. This is where it all begins, people, with one side having a voice and the other being silenced through condemnation, discrimination, prejudice, and hate. It's all subtle and political until it slips over to intolerance. You know, like how all the fascist regimes got started over the last few centuries. All the Nazi and communist dictatorial regimes we have fought and died to protect ourselves and our nation from. Yet here we are watching it happen from within, right in front of our eyes, being implemented by our elected leaders and the mindless sheeple following them. And well assisted by the media that is faithful to their cause and the corporations dedicated to giving them total control. They are all addicted to power and propaganda, to the Great Reset agenda and the New World Order, set forth by the World Economic Forum. They will spend every second of every day convincing everyone that it's for the good of all as they methodically squash the resistance. We the people no longer have a choice or a voice over the leadership. They will continue to outspend and outmanipulate any politicians looking to supplant them. Voting will become more and more contaminated, proposed bills more and more convoluted, until all of it goes unchecked, unvetted, to where they self-appoint and dictate, as they receive less and less pushback from their foes, once considered free voices of opposition, voices that promoted equitable balance in a free society where the elected leaders performed the will of the people. Now our leaders only perform their will through manipulation, greed, corruption, to impose personal agendas, gain wealth, and cement their foundations for re-election. They're addicted to their careers and become ever more arrogant and mischievous the longer they remain in power. This is the way. Will enough of us make a stand, or will we fall into their narcissistic spell of socialism? Think about the death and atrocities committed under socialism, communism, Marxism, feudalism. Think about the euthanasia of entire peoples and cultures, the imprisonments, the suspicion between neighbors, the tyrannical forces that could order anyone to be killed, maimed, or tortured with the snap of the fingers. Then tell me how innocent the things that are going on in our country look. We're allowing a sickness we've all been dead against to run rampant through our leadership while they call any opposition traitors and terrorists. Everything the forefathers warned us about and tried to protect us from, we're allowing to come to fruition. If we don't stand up and fight against it now, imagine how hard it will be later and how many will suffer and die. Or perhaps there will never be any resistance due to eradication, and all that are left will be under permanent oppression. Prepare for what is to come. Be ready, mind, body, and soul. Be independent or be a dependent. Pray, love, live free while you can. Thanks for watching.